P2 boys, K52. Over the Park by Charles Thompson. I want to go on the seesaw. I want to go on the slide. And look, over there is the roundabout. I want to have a ride. I know I've been on the seesaw. I know I've been on the slide. I know I've been on the roundabout. I know I've had a ride. I know we've been here a long time, and I've fallen off the seesaw. I know I've had lots and lots of goes, but can't I have one more? Please? P2 girls, K20. My Cat by Nigel Gray. My cat got fatter and fatter. I didn't know what was the matter. Then, know what she did? She went into the cupboard and hid. She was fat when she went in, but she came out thin. I had a peep. Know what I saw? Little kittens, all in a heap. 1, 2, 3, 4. My cat's great. P3 boys, K53. Polar Bear by Spike Milligan. Polar bear, how do you keep clean? You always seem to stay so white, no matter where you've been. My mummy scrubs me every night to wash the dirt away. Somehow it all comes back again when I go out to play. Polar bear, do you ever bath? I seem to get so dirty just walking up the path. I wish I was a polar bear, so then every night, if someone tries to bath me, I'd growl at them and bite. P3 girls, K23. Bedtime by Eleanor Farjeon. 5 minutes more, please. Let me stay 5 minutes more. Can't I just finish the castle I'm building here on the floor? Can't I just finish the story I'm reading here in my book? Can't I just finish the bead chain? It almost is finished. Look! Can't I just finish the game, please? When a game's once begun, it's a pity never to find out whether you've lost or won. Can't I just stay 5 minutes? Well, can't I stay just 4? 3 minutes then? 2 minutes? Can't I stay 1 minute more? P3 girls, K25. My Dog Spot by Rodney, Bennett. I have a white dog whose name is Spot, and he's sometimes white and he's sometimes not. But whether he's white or whether he's not, there's a patch on his ear that makes him Spot. He has a tongue that is long and pink, and he lolls it out when he wants to think. He seems to think most when the weather is hot. He's a wise sort of dog, is my dog, Spot. He likes a bone and he likes a ball, but he doesn't care for a cat at all. He waggles his tail and he knows what's what. So I'm glad that he's my dog. My dog, Spot. P4 Boys, K55. The People Upstairs by Ogden Nash. The people upstairs all practice ballet. Their living room is a bowling alley. Their bedroom is full of conducted tours. Their radio is louder than yours. They celebrate weekends all the week. When they take a shower, your ceilings leak. They try to get their parties to mix by supplying their guests with pogo sticks. And when their orgy at last abates, they go to the bathroom on roller skates. I might love the people upstairs wondrous if instead of above us, they just lived under us. P4 Boys, K56. Sir's a Secret Agent by Tony Langham. Sir's a secret agent. He's licensed to thrill. At 007ing, he's got bags of skill. He's tall, dark, and handsome, with a muscular frame. Teaching's his profession, but danger's his game. He's cool and he's calm when he makes a decision. He's a pilot, skydiver, and can teach long division. No mission's too big, no mission's too small. School kids, mad scientists, he takes care of them all. He sorts out the villains, the spies and the crooks, then comes back to school and marks all our books. P4 Girls, K26. Homework by Elizabeth Smith. I'm going to do my homework as soon as I've had my tea. I'm going to get on with my homework after I've watched TV. I'll just have a run around the garden, and then I'll work really hard as soon as I've telephoned Jane and sent off that birthday card. I'm going to get on with my homework as soon as the rabbits are fed. I'm going to get on with my homework before it is time for bed. What? Bedtime already? It can't be. To get all those good marks I planned, I simply must do my homework. Oh, Mummy, you don't understand. P4 Girls, K28. I'm an Apple by Clive Rich. I'm a red apple. Eat me, chew me and chomp me sweetly. Pick me and peel me, but buy me, don't steal me. For I'm a red apple. Eat me. I'm a green apple. Bake me into hot pies and sweet puddings. Make me. Cut me and core me, but please don't ignore me, for I'm a green apple. Bake me. I'm a gold apple. Leave me. Don't pluck me, and please don't be greedy. You've eaten too much. So don't snatch and don't touch. Let me stay in the sunlight. Leave me. P5 Boys, K57. Pool Song by Petronelle Archer. In case you hadn't noticed, I've been learning how to swim. I'm like a streak of lightning on my back. My arms are perfect windmills, and my feet a foamy blur. It took a while, but now I've got the knack. I've swallowed several gallons, and my eyes are pretty red, but my front crawl's getting better by the hour. I'm blowing spurts of water, like a small exploding whale, and my kicking engine's running on full power. I make enormous splashes when I leap in from the side. It's better if you do a Tarzan sound. And I'll tell you something funny. Though the pool seems packed at first, when I leave, there's hardly anyone around. P5 Boys, K58. Daddy Fell Into the Pond by Alfred Noyes. Everyone grumbled. The sky was grey. We had nothing to do and nothing to say. We were nearing the end of a dismal day, and there seemed to be nothing beyond. Then Daddy fell into the pond, and everyone's face grew merry and bright, and Timothy danced for sheer delight. Give me the camera, quick, oh quick! He's crawling out of the duckweed. Click! Then the gardener suddenly slapped his knee and doubled up, shaking silently. And the ducks all quacked as if they were daft, and it sounded as if the old drake laughed. Oh, there wasn't a thing that didn't respond when Daddy fell into the pond. P5 Girls, K29. Whale by Mary Ann Hoberman. A whale is stout about the middle. He is stout about the ends. And so is all his family. And so are all his friends. He's pleased that he's enormous. He's happy he weighs tons. And so are all his daughters, and so are all his sons. He eats when he is hungry, each kind of food he wants, and so do all his uncles, and so do all his aunts. He doesn't mind his blubber, he doesn't mind his creases, and neither do his nephews, and neither do his nieces. You may find him chubby, you may find him fat, but he would disagree with you. He likes himself like that. P5 Girls, K30. Here is the nose that smelled something sweet by Clyde Watson. Here is the nose that smelled something sweet and led the search for a bite to eat. Here are the feet that followed the nose around the kitchen on 10 tiptoes. Here are the eyes that looked high and low till they spotted 6 pans sitting all in a row. Here are the arms that reached up high to bring down a fresh-baked blueberry pie. Here is the mouth that opened up wide. Here are the hands that put pie inside. Here is the tongue that licked the tin and lapped up the juice running down the chin. Here is the stomach that growled for more. Here are the legs that ran for the door. Here are the ears that heard a whack. Here is the bottom that felt a smack. P6 Boys, K59. From a Railway Carriage by Robert Louis Stevenson. Faster than fairies, faster than witches, bridges and houses, hedges and ditches, and charging along like troops in a battle, all through the meadows, the horses and cattle, all of the sights of the hill and the plain, fly as thick as driving rain, and ever again, in the wink of an eye, painted stations whistle by. Here is a child who clambers and scrambles all by himself and gathering brambles. Here is a tramp who stands and gazes, and there is the green for stringing the daisies. Here is a cart run away in the road, lumping along with man and load. And here is a mill, and there is a river, each a glimpse, and gone forever. P6 Girls, K32, Beneath My Bed, by Darren Stanley. I can't go out, my mum just said. Her eyes are fire, her face is red. I have to stay indoors instead until I've cleaned beneath my bed. I did the shelves, I've done the floor, the window ledge and every drawer. I scrubbed the crayon off the door. Could any mother ask for more? I wonder, has she peeped and seen a mouldy plate or magazine? Or pants and socks? There can't have been. It's beautiful, all fresh and clean. There are no bugs or mugs or mice, no toenail bits or chips or rice. It's heaven there, it's neat, it's nice. Since I was 3, I've cleaned it twice. I said, oh Mum, come on, play fair. Don't waste your time, there's nothing there. She frowned. Explain these books, this bear. This brush all clogged with crumbs and hair. That's bread, those boots. I didn't dare. P6 Girls, K34, The Dragon's Birthday Party, by Ian McMillan. It's the dragon's birthday party. He's 10 years old today. Come and do your special trick, I heard his mother say. We crowded round the table. We pushed and shoved to see, as someone brought the cake mix in, and the dragon laughed with glee. It was just a bowl with flour in, and eggs and milk and that, with 10 blue candles round the top in the shape of Postman Pat. The dragon took a big deep breath, stood up to his full size, and blew a blast of smoke and flame that made us shut our eyes. We felt the air grow hotter. We knew the taste of fear. I felt a spark fly through the air and land on my left ear. But when we looked, make no mistake, the candles were lit and the cake was baked. P6 Boys, K60, Billy McBone, by Alan Ahlberg. Billy McBone had a mind of his own, which he mostly kept under his hat. The teachers all thought that he couldn't be taught, but Bill didn't seem to mind that. Billy McBone had a mind of his own, which the teachers had searched for years. Trying test after test, they still never guessed it was hidden between his ears. Billy McBone had a mind of his own, which only his friends ever saw. When the teacher said, "Bill, whereabouts is Brazil?" he just shuffled and stared at the floor. Billy McBone had a mind of his own, which he kept under lock and key. While the teachers in vain tried to burgle his brain, Bill's thoughts were off wandering free.